I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Pinnacle Trading here. Today I'm going to be looking at 3 stocks that I'm going to be adding for my long-term portfolio. They're great picks and they're big ones, and I'm going to be looking for the right entry, and I'll load up on the dips in the future and I'll look at the charts and show you. So I hope you had a great trading week this week. Markets were pretty shaky on Thursday and Friday. We did get that dip over here, but I'm pretty happy we got that, because if markets kept going up, they would have crashed harder and faster. So that recovery would have been a lot harder to come back from. So let's look at the markets over here. SPY, that's S&P 500. I always look at this, and Dow, and also NYSE, and also Russell. Those are the main indexes. So looking at the S&P, did fall over here on Thursday and Friday. I did see that sell off, and I got the sell alert, sell signal over here around 275 area, and it did go all the way down to around 265. It did break it for a little bit, and it came back up. So it held that support area over here. So looking at the MACD, it is red and it is below, and the RSI, it is oversold right now. So that's great, because if you look at the max chart on this, we did have this correction over here. It was a pretty big one because markets ran up way up high and they came crashing down, which was inevitable, because when something goes up like this, you're going to be seeing a big pullback. So, well, markets aren't going to recover like just that easily. People thought it was just going to go back up, but I saw it coming. I saw another dip coming, and I did call it out in the chat room. And if you look at the markets, look at the history, just read the charts. It's pretty simple. Goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. That's pretty healthy for a market where it's stable like this. But when it goes up so much, right, like around here, that 2016 correction, and the one before that, around 2009. Let's look at the 2016 one over here. If you look at the recovery, it goes back up and then comes back down and then goes up. And then same thing over here, up, down, and then up. Same thing over here, up, down, up. So that's called a shakeout, where the big MMs, basically what that stands for is the market makers. That's the big guys on Wall Street, not on the main street, because we're the retail traders like you and me, the big guys that are doing financial and basically making the market. They do all these big moves. They want to shake you out before it goes up. So they load up on the dips. They know that people have stop losses. They set tight stop losses, and because of the correction, they get scared. They get taken out easily. That's why I called out in my chat room. Don't get shaken out. Don't get scared. Don't panic sell. All this is just panic selling, and President Trump was talking about some trade war and all that. So I just held through that. So looking at the 180 chart, let's go back to that. I see markets going back up next week, and there should be some smooth sailing next week. We might get 1 or 2 days, another fake out, and then should continue back up. So my first pick is going to be BABA. This is Alibaba Group. It's the China company. So looking at this, it is oversold, and I find that 180 area the perfect buy. Do see a breakout above 187 over here, and then it came below that. So the next chance you get to buy this, I would take an entry position around 179, 180 area, and then add accordingly up or down after that. This is a great long-term hold. Looking at the max on this one, it went up really fast over here in the 2016 to 2017 year, but it's a great long-term hold. I see this as the new like Amazon or the next Google stock. It's going to be skyrocketing to maybe 500 and break that, maybe even $1,000 per share. So next one I'm looking at is BAC. That's Bank of America. So I called this out in the chat room around that dip on Friday, right over here. So that was at around 30.50 area, and it did go a little below that. And I called it before that actually around 31 area, and then I said if it goes anywhere on below that on Friday, definitely add. And then it just shot up to around 3160 area. So that was really good add on there if you guys took that from the chat room. And so, but I would hold this for a long-term position. And the next one's going to be Berkshire Hathaway. This is BRK.B or BRK/B on Thinkorswim. This is a great long-term hold. Reading the news and what's going on with Warren Buffett, they're preparing for the company for after he passes away, unfortunately. They're preparing all that, and there was some bad news that came out, and some analysts downgraded it. But I see this as a great long-term hold, and definitely a buying opportunity over 200 over here. I missed it last time when it dropped over the 200 mark. Not the correction when it went to 190, but over here 201, because it went back up to around 206, and I wanted to buy here, but I missed that. I was looking at the other ones. If you watch my other videos, like I was looking at UDOW and TQQQ and the other ones, but I do definitely see this as a buying opportunity over here. When a stock hits this support line like this, that's a sign of a breakout. It's testing that support here, because every new resistance becomes a support later for testing, and if it breaks below that, then you sell. Goes above that, then it's a great time to add or take a position. So I definitely see this going up in the future. So those are my three picks. It's BABA, BAC, and BRK.B. It's just a coincidence that they all start with a B. Nothing crazy there. So those are my three picks. If you haven't already joined the chat room, it's completely free to join. I do all my swing alerts, long-term investing alerts on here. Today I'm making the video before I call them out in the chat room. I want to kind of even it out with my YouTube and my chat room. I want to get people in this. So this chat room is completely free, and as you can see over here, I call it out by the minute. I don't have time to make YouTube video like live. I haven't done the live streaming yet, but I will do that. But this is a lot easier for me to do. Just we have almost 50 members right now, and I call out everything. So look at the swing trading alerts over here. I tell you when I take profits, or when entry, exit, stop loss, just a small description on what position I'm taking. And here on Friday I said add on these swings, because I did have the stop loss, but it opened below, so don't sell. It's just panic selling. I say where to add and where to take profits. So we had really good winning trades recently. The Draynug and UGAS, if you guys haven't taken those, this one was over $2.80 per share profit, and JNUG was over $1.15 per share profit. So these are just some examples of winning trades. There's a lot more, and I saw people were taking that, and this is the main chat for everyone. I saw Tommy took 400 shares of AMD at the low of the day, where I called it out in the swing trade. And so we just talk about that, and also post some charts on here, put some technical analysis on the charts, draw the lines, and say basically what I do on here on my videos for the buy and sell positions. So I'll put the link in the description. It's completely free to join. It's going to be on Discord. Just you can get that on your mobile or computer or tablet, anything on the go, or working at if you're at work or any workstation. It's easy to get to. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell button to stay notified on all my future videos. Alright guys, take care. I hope you can pick up these three in your investment portfolio, and I see great growth on them. Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Take care.